Jawaballs!
Hi there! Alright, it's a snow day! I love snow days! A wonderful, beautiful snow day. Destination you have specified. Hold on a second, I have a little error message. Skip that bad boy. Crap. Something happened. I'll check that out in a second. Alright, so anyway, I was just uploading files to my new website. So, and something bad just happened. I don't know what happened. I have to look into it. But I want to finish this video that I'm just starting now. A little while ago, I posted a video on some use of magnets in my models. And I've gotten lots of questions about how to do this. So, you know, I showed a couple of things that I have, but I didn't really show how. So I'm going to show a video on how to use magnets in your modeling. Right here, I've got a selection of magnets. These are some rare earth magnets. You can just Google them or find them on eBay. Here I've got 3 different sizes. This little bit bigger size. That's the biggest I have now. I had some bigger ones, but they're all gone. A medium size, and then you can see on the end here a little tiny size. There they are, little guys. So here we go with magnets. First of all, ouch, hit my knee. Using magnets to suspend your speeders. How many times have you tried to put a speeder onto a plastic stupid base and it just breaks inside? Here, this little sucker. And it breaks inside and falls off, and it's a piece of crap. Instead, what I have done is affixed on the bottom of my speeder a little magnet, one of these size. And here I have, it's a toy, a Mag Craft modeling toy, and it's got a magnet embedded in both ends of a plastic post. I'm going to glue this to the center of my base. This is a scenic resin base. I'm also going to be making a video on how to use scenic resin bases that I make now. You'll be able to find them on my new website once I launch, real soon. So glue the post to your scenic resin base. You might want to dig into the scenic resin base a little bit to make a nice little hole for the post to softly stay in there. Once you've got your little post glued into the scenic resin base, and it's nice and secure, you'll be able to magnetize your speeder to the post. Let me move that out of the way and show you what I'm talking about. Here I've got my Blood Angel speeder with a magnetized scenic resin base post. You can see the thing I just was working on just then, but a finished version of it. Oop, it just fell down. The problem with working with magnets is they're so strong. If they're near any metal, it's going to pull it right off the glue until it sets. So let's get that guy up there so it dries. It's kind of a little frustrating to work with it. You might have to spend some time actually holding the stuff in place until the glue sets. Alright, stay. So back to this guy. I have the magnet on my scenic resin base on a post. And you can see here in the bottom, my magnet on the bottom of my speeder. And he fits on there nicely. And he stays, doesn't fall, it's good. And if it gets destroyed, you can just kind of lean it on its side and the magnet will hold it standing up like this. Other ways I've used magnets. Bing! On a melta gun. This has an option to use a storm bolter or a multi-melta. So I put a magnet on the bottom of my multi-melta and on the handle of the gunfire of the gunner, and it's just a simple matter of putting it on there. It rotates. It works nice. Other options on this speeder are Typhoon Missiles. I attach magnets to the bottom of the Typhoon Missiles, and inside of the speeder So now these things can simply just go on whenever I feel like I want them. And finally, also on the bottom, you can put an assault cannon or a heavy flamer. And here I have attached a magnet and to the appropriate position on the bottom of the speeder. And now I have my flamer. So the magnets allow you to optimize your options, to really be able to switch things in and out. Other ways I have used magnets. Banners. This guy, of course, the multi-melta on the gunner, but also I have a little banner on the back of my attack bike here. I attached a magnet to the bottom of the banner post and to the base, and there we go. That comes on and off. You don't have to worry about it breaking all the time. Dreadknots are great for magnets because they've got lots of options with their arms. This guy, I have his arms magnetized, and also I have the torso magnetized. You might need a stronger one, especially if you're using a metal dreadnought. So I attached a magnet inside the base. This is a Forge World resin dreadnought, and a magnet to the legs, and that holds pretty firmly, you know, and it even allows you some kind of posability. Inside the arm, I cut into the arm to make a nice hole for the magnet and fit the magnet in there, and attached a magnet to the side of the dreadnought, and they fit on. I've also got a banner. I drilled a small hole in the top of the dreadnought and attached a little magnet inside there and one on the bottom of the banner here, and they fit nicely. You have to be careful when you're doing that, though, that you don't switch the polarity of the magnets. Don't glue the wrong side in because it'll push away the banner. Make sure you've got the right sides glued. I found out that the hard way. And sometimes it might be a little hard to keep it straight. So what I would do while I'm trying to glue it is actually color one side of it with a black Sharpie. That way I know what side to glue down when I'm gluing the magnets. I just use GW super glue for this. Now, weapon options. I've got an assault cannon here. I don't know if the polarities will match because we might get into that issue. Oh, they do. Now I can attach my assault cannon to this guy instead. Maybe I want to put on a different arm. I have another arm here. Oh, this one doesn't even have a magnet in there. Well, what I would do is put a magnet inside the hole and affix that arm. This arm has a heavy flamer attached with a magnet that I just popped off. Sometimes they pop off, the glue isn't strong enough. You just re-glue it and they stay on pretty good. Magnets, the gluing part is not the most durable, but it's still a nice option. Other ways I've used magnets. Here's a magnet on this banner. And on the side, say you have a tank with side sponsons, you want to maybe have options. You can glue the weapon into the sponson with magnets. Or just glue the whole sponson onto the side of the tank. And finally, well, here's a rhino storm bolter. That way you just pull the bolter off and you know, because I have 4 rhinos in my army and it's hard to keep straight which ones have the weapons destroyed, so that's a quick way to pull the weapons off. And how about a standard bearer? Who's ever used an annoying standard bearer that keeps having it fall over? A magnet will help to keep it straight. I put a little magnet on the top of the post and one underneath the banner here, and boom, there he goes, my standard bearer. So there you go, the multiple uses of magnets in your Warhammer modeling. That's about 10 minutes, 9 minutes, a little longer than I like, but there you go. So you can find links to purchase these magnets on my blog, warhammer40kbloodangels.blogspot.com. The link is also in my YouTube profile. And you can purchase the magnets there, and hopefully this will really help you with your modeling like the magnets have helped me. Alright, enjoy. Bye-bye.